Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Yang will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in, Austin Hayes.
He'll
get us started in this one under the lights. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. Ready on 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Mullins playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, Dero, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, number 35. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Gallo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. From the stretch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Mullins, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave 1. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Number 36 will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture.
Good high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Takes this the other way to right. Diaz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the. Ready now for Baltimore, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Maikel Franco.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Batting 7.
Settling in now, number 6. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Two and 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit high and deep to right center. Garcia giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one.
Chris Davis.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Joey Gallo.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, number 15. Chopped down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Brock.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number two.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Ramon Uriarte. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. There's Carter Falefa throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adolis Garcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Standing in now, David Dahl, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Slides down the left side, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
The designated hitter, number 4.
So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's a 9-year major league vet. Davis waits on the 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first, as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Now batting, number 35.
So striding in, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
So digging in now, Anthony Santander, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Dahl facing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Joey.
Leading off for the Rangers, Joey Gallo.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Ramon Uriarte, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Number 15 has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .391 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
The designated hitter.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Brock Holt now. In his career against this pitcher, he has an even 10 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Gallo at second. Holt on at first with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Stepping into the box, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder.
Stepping into the box, number 35. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dunk. Ranging back to the track. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Orioles have cut it to a 4-2 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Jose Leclerc comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
In now, Anthony Santander, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Yusniel Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Sean Armstrong is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Sean Armstrong.
Let's play ball.
Nate Lowe will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Stepping in, Adolis Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lowe aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, and maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, David Dahl. Lined hard toward right center. Mullins is right there, 1 down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 4.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Mullins moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Stepping up now, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Gabriel Ynoa trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Willie Calhoun will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Garcia on second. Gallo at first. 2 out in the inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready on 1 and 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Striding in once again, Brock Holt. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, Matt, it's hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Up next for the Rangers, Jose Trevino. Sam Huff will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Sam Huff.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to Willie Calhoun, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Sam Huff will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now at the plate, number 6. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can
Play ball.
Ready for another shot now. Cedric Mullins. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hayes stands at second with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Liner in there for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Brett Martin enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Brett Martin.
Standing in now, number 35, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So next to the plate for Texas, Adolis Garcia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Dahl, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mullins over to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Chris Davis. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the 7th. So 1 run on 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ian Kennedy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kennedy has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box, Yusniel Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Two out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So stepping in, number 6. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Pedro Severino.
Digging in to try it again, Pedro Severino. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball one. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Baltimore, good night.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yang gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line.